That's that thing I mentioned last week. You've got your inner bully and an inner coach.
Yeah.
And the inner bully is one element saying that, like the negative talk of you haven't done this, you haven't achieved this. And it's, if you can start listening to the inner coach style, which is, you know, like talking about, well, I have done this, this and this, all in my control. That it's trying to understand your self-talk.
Yeah.
It's the same scenario, but you've got two different voices in your head. One's talking you down, and the other one is the one that you want to listen to, is the one that's sort of bigging you up a little bit and keeping you going. It's not a instant fix, but I think if you can work on that, and when you notice that negative talk, and I think by calling it bully or coach, it might sound a bit corny or whatever, it labels it rather than this is just me thinking it. It labels it and goes, actually, you become more aware of it, and you can start thinking, actually, that's not true. And you can argue against it back in your head in a way, and start listening to that. Like, you know what you just framed it there. Like, okay, everything in my control, in that circle of control, was eating well, taking my tablets, doing all the other things that you were doing. What was outside of my control? The weather, the fact that I couldn't get the gym appointment because that was like. But you're angry about the things outside of your control.
Yeah.
So having that relationship and realizing that, everything within my control is I've done, and then everything outside of your control that's how you can change or try and work on your thinking around it. Yeah. So I don't think it's something you can just fix one day to the next, but I think it's something that almost like a muscle. If you continue doing it, training it constantly and being aware of it, you get better and better at it. Because that is a scenario that you're just looking at, and you're listening to a certain voice in your head, and you need to tell that voice to do one.